So here's a specific pad session that I filmed. As you can see, kind of says there, just hitting to the body. I tend to use this towards the end of the session as like a little bit of a cardio round. Everyone's usually a little bit, usually tireder, not really thinking straight. So the goal of the pad drill is on a large body pad again. I strongly suggest you use a large body pad for this one, for the student to continuously hit and punch the body pad, and then every now and again I'll throw the pad up towards his head to block, or towards the body to block, or initiate a clinch. As well as that, the key thing I like to add in here as well is spotting the shot. So putting the pad up so that the student, in hopes that the student sees the punch, the kick, the knee. You have to really sort of guide the student through a lot of this. Eventually, as they become familiar with the drill, they'll just kind of react and just throw like the hook or also the kick. Movement as well is super important. Because what I don't want is the student to be stood still without any footwork. It's really important that the student's constantly moving around. So you can kind of see here with Tez, the focus at the moment is striking. I'm going to switch that and start looking to tear down. So playing at a little bit of a longer range. Keep coaching your student through this as well, making sure that they're not taking these little breaks. And one of the other things as well, you don't want the student always moving back. Encourage them to circle off. You can do that with using punches to the body. You don't want the students kind of form linear kind of patterns of just moving back and forth. There we go. So that's the first round. So next round with Jay. Jay's a little more familiar with this drill. I think he's done this in preparation for his MMA fights. So just start him off with some pads. Jay's actually hitting quite hard. Again, he's really familiar with this. This is a particular drill. So you can see he's kind of turning his hips in. I mean, don't get me wrong, Tez hits very hard as well. But like Jay kind of understands the drill. He knows how to pace himself. I think previously we used to do like 3 minutes of this drill, which, as a coach is quite tiring. Nice connection with the knees there, so that kind of change of distance using that tie plumb. So Jay's really good at, with his hands doing this drill for 2 minutes non-stop, so I like to kind of mix it up a little bit more, so there's a few more shots to spot. Some kicks you saw there. I try and pressure him a little more. See, he's now kind of applying pressure, making me go back. A lot of that is through the force of the punches that he's giving me. The top part of the pad isn't padded great, but you don't really want to be punching too much lower. Nice body shot there. Hopefully it kind of makes sense, the whole kind of pattern of the drill. It's clear that continuous punching is the kind of key part. Just keep them moving, keep them attacking. It's a bit of a rough Sunday, this one. I guess hopefully that kind of explains it. I'd start nice and slow with these students. You can see there I want to go kind of more clinch focus for the last couple of seconds. So threw the gloves off, started looking at kind of gripping the gi, moving him around, making sure that instead of the continuous punches this time he was using continuous knees. Definitely suggest using a large pad for this, because the belly pads are okay, but it's quite erratic, so you don't want to be taking a knee to the chest. Thanks for that.